What's up, everyone? It's Dustin, your Vegas-born realtor, and this video is going to be a little bit different than my other videos. Just want to talk about what to expect for 2026 when it comes to this channel and where we're going. So last year, started this channel about mid-year, and my goal was to do at least one video every single week. Now, most of the time, it did that. Gave you guys a video almost every week, but there was times when, busy with the business, personal life and things, and so it just makes it hard sometimes for me to get a video up every single week. With that being said, this year I am committing to getting a video up every single week, or as much as possible, because I do have a baby being born here soon. My wife is due on the 16th, so might have a newborn here soon, and that might make it a little tough to get a video up every week. But we are definitely going to try our hardest to make it happen. And so with these videos as well, I feel like they're not super high production and produced and all that stuff, and there's some b-roll and things like that, but it's nothing crazy. And I just feel like I want to go a little bit different direction with the videos. I want it to feel like we are having a conversation, like I am talking with you rather than just putting out all this information. I want to feel more natural and everything, especially now with where the world is going, with AI and everything is produced and everybody's posting all these videos that really, they're not fake, but it's not real life most of the time now. So I want this to feel more like real life, because if we're not getting that from everywhere else, it'd be great to get it where we can. So I'm gonna go into that a lot more, I think, this year, see how that does, see how you guys like it. So let's have a great 2026. We are the first week into it now, and if you haven't set goals already, I highly suggest, going after it and setting your goals. And with that being said, a goal and your New Year's resolution are a little bit different, not the same thing, in my opinion. New Year's resolution, a lot of people, they set, here's, what I'm gonna do this year, here's what I'm not gonna do, and, forget about it, it falls apart. But a goal, you wanna set a goal, and not just, here's what I want, but exactly, like if you wanted to lose weight this year, it's a lot of people's goal for the year, going into a new year, is I wanna lose weight, and that's it. They don't really come up with a plan or more specifics on that. So instead, when you're coming up with a goal, come up with, like that one for example, I want to lose 20 pounds this year and I want to put on some muscle. That's more specific. Now, how are you going to get to that goal? So setting a goal and something that's going to be realistic for yourself, and if you overachieve, awesome. But then you're not over here like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week, and then now this week it was a tough week to be able to go to the gym and you only went 3 or 4 days, and now you're beating yourself up because you're like, I didn't go this 5 days, and then maybe that happens again the next week or a couple weeks later, and now you're just getting yourself down and you're beating yourself up. So instead, just be realistic with it, and then if you're, you said, hey, I'm gonna do 20 pounds this year, and I'm gonna put on some muscle, and I'm gonna eat healthier, come up with a plan of what you're gonna do. And so to achieve that, I mean, that's a pretty achievable goal for most people at least. So 3 days in the gym might be enough. And then if you're hitting a week where you did 4 days or 5 days, awesome, you did it. You achieved your goal, you you surpassed it. But then at least if you are not able to make it to the gym, 5 days this week, at least you still have that goal of, okay, 3 is doable, I'm gonna hit that goal and I'm gonna do that. So just be mindful of how you're setting your goals, come up with a plan, and just make sure you're executing that plan. And same thing with, like, if you're gonna buy a house, a lot of people are planning to buy a house in 2026, and it's not just, oh, my lease ends next month, let me start looking into it. I would highly suggest looking into it now. Even if you're not purchasing a home for 10 months, your lease is not up till October, you still want to plan now, because maybe you need to work on some things with your credit, you need to save up money, have an idea of what payments could be, so that way you can plan. Because thinking, oh, this house is going to be $2,200 a month, and it turns out it's $2,600 a month, and you didn't plan for that. So now your goal of buying a home might be out the window for you. So talk to someone like me, reach out to me, and let's talk about your home goals for 2026, whether it's, 2 months from now or in December. So reach out and let's talk about what your goals are for 2026 and come up with a plan of making it happen. Because the year goes by way too fast. I mean, look, we're already in 2026. Just like that, 2025 is over. We're in a new year. So let's make it happen. And also another thing, going back with your goals, is some people are like, oh, well, we're already almost 2 weeks into the new year. So maybe next year I'll create goals. It's too late for me to do that now. It isn't. It really is not. You could start making goals now. You can a month from now, halfway through the year. Really, it's not about, oh, it's a new year. January 1st is when I'm going to do this, or I'm going to stop doing those things. You can do it at any time. There is 52 weeks in a year, 365 days in a year. We're only 9 days in. So there is plenty of time to figure out what your goals are, come up with a plan, and execute them. So I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys enjoy what I'm getting ready to release and you guys find it helpful. And I'd love to hear from you guys if you guys want more of like videos like this where we're just basically talking rather than just all like the produced and edits and B-roll and all that kind of stuff. So look forward to hearing from you guys. Seeing you guys here, and let's make 2026 great.